From the countdown clock right here. We're about to get started. If you've been here before, then you can just come back when the countdown clock hits 0. But if this is your very first lesson, then I got a couple things I want to talk to you about. All right, so if you weren't here last week, don't worry, you didn't need to be. We're doing a brand new song this week, and if you haven't played piano before, don't worry, we're doing 5 different levels. You can definitely do level 1. You are going to need to click on the PDF button right over there though, download the PDF and print it out because that's all the music for all the different levels. Now, as you'll see in your PDF, in the upper right hand corner, it tells you what level that page is for. So on level 1, you're going to want to have that level 1 page, and then 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, you can just ignore those. Just stay on level 1 for the entire lesson. You will want to find the chart though that has all of the notes listed out with all the letters on it, because that's what you're going to use in order to play your piano along with me when I'm playing. So if we're playing Mary Had a Little Lamb, the track would go something like this. And as I'm playing it, I'll show you where all the notes are and where all the letters are. Don't worry about that. But then you're going to play along with me when I'm playing the track. Now, after we've done level 1, I'll show you everything you need so you can practice the song throughout the week. Then we're going to level up, and that looks like this. And now you can see we're on level 2, right? So at level 2, then it's going to get a little bit more difficult, but each time the track plays, I want you to just play the track that you're on. So if you're on track 1, if you're on level 1, then each time, you know, we're doing our thing, we're going. Each time we start that, I want you to completely ignore the notes that we're playing, and you just play your level. So you would play. Because that's going to work with, the track's going to work with your level every time we play it, no matter what level we're on. So we move on to level 2, 3, 4, 5. You just stay on the one that you're comfortable with. All right, so all of these lessons are completely interactive. That means we want to hear from you right now. So go ahead and click on the chat button right over there. Put in your name. You don't have to put in a password. And then you'll be talking with all the other students who are logged in right now, as well as some of my assistants who can help you and answer some of your questions. If you've got a question, though, that you don't think they're going to know the answer to, and you want to ask me personally, then type your question in the box below this video, and then you'll get your answer to your question directly from me. Now at the end of level 5, we're going to raffle off some prizes. These prizes change up every single week. If you're the winner of the prize, you need to let us know right away what prize it is that you want so we can send that out to you. You can tell my moderator, you can let us know at mailbag@learnpianolive.com, email us there. You can fill out the contact form and let us know, but just tell us what prize you want so we can get that out to you. If you're not the prize winner, or if you want to know how you can earn more points so you can be the prize winner, then just stay tuned after the lesson and I'll let you know. All right, you've been very patient. That's all I gotta say. It's time for the lesson. I hope you've got your PDF. You're ready to ask some questions. I'm ready to answer them. Let's go. Hello and welcome back to KidsLearnPianoLive.com. My name is Jamin and this is
Avery.
Above Average Avery. Yes, not just Avery. Oh, I gave you a nickname. Sorry. When we start the lesson, I'm going to tell you your nickname. It's Above Average Avery. This is Above Average Avery, and she's here to learn the song for the very first time with you. I don't even think she's heard the song before.
I haven't.
Have you seen the movie?
I was about to, but I.
Oh, so you haven't even seen the movie. This is from Storks.
Yeah.
So, okay,
I saw the...
good news. This is a pretty simple song, and she's really good. So she's going to learn the song really fast. You don't have to learn it as fast as she does. But anyway, we'll get into all that later. In the chat room, moderating for us, in charge of all that stuff, is Nate the Great. How's it going, sir?
Good.
Good. Just like that. Brief here, on the microphone, but not so much in the chat room. He will chat it up with you. And then, as always, we have Kloppel, our mascot penguin, who's just eager for me to hurry up and finish already. So anyway, you need to go in the other room and practice. You all need to have your PDF. Yeah, no, right now. Whoosh, go. See ya. You all need to have your PDF open, and let's check this thing out. Good news, like I said, there's only 4 notes in the whole entire song, and they are going to start with C. So on the page, what is this? Page 6. I give you the very first note is a C, and in order to do that, find that note, all you have to do is find a set of 2 black notes. That's a set of 2 black notes right there. That's a set of 3 black notes. So you wouldn't use that. You use that one, not that one. That's a set of 3. Find a group of 2 black notes like that, and then you're gonna take the bottom note and just drag it down a little bit, and you land right on a C every time, and that is your first note, C. Right there. So that's the first note, and you just got to play 3 of those in a row for the very first part, like that. So once you have singing 2, then you're going to go up 1 note, like that, and then up 1 note. And you are almost done with the song. You can do that. So if you've been sitting like on level 2 and you've been thinking you wanted to bump up to level 3 or something like that, or level 1, you want to bump up to level 2, this is a perfect song for that. And if you haven't ever been to a lesson before, then this is a great song for you to get started on. So we've got 3 C's, and then up 1 and up 1. The tough part is to not have a break in between the 3 C's and the bump up. So you don't want to have something like, and then you want to have it all nice and even, C, 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 D, E. And then you're just going to do the exact same thing again. That right there is the exact same thing as that right there. So literally the exact same thing, but at the end of it, when you hit that E, you're going to come back down to this D right here. If we listen to the original sounds something like this.
Singing to myself, singing for the neighbors, holding on for what, holding on to paper.
So that's pretty fast. But we're going to start here on the C. We're going to go C, 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 D, E, and then C, 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 D, E, D. Now, once you have that, you just got to repeat that exact same thing 4 times. This is 1 time, this is 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. You're just going to jump right back into it and repeat the whole entire line. You're going to do a total of 4 times, and then we only have 2 notes left after that. So let's try this thing before Kloppel jumps in and interrupts me. And we're just going to try all 4 of those. If you don't catch the first one, that's totally cool. Jump back in on the next one. If you mess that one up too, perfect, no problem. Just jump in on the next one. Jump in whenever you can. Here we go. And 2, 1, 2, ready, go. C, 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 D, E. C, C, D, E, E. This is the second one. And then again, this is the third one. And then our 4th one. And then something else. So let's try that one more time. We're doing the exact same thing. Like I said, it's kind of fast. This is slower than the original is, but even the slower version is still pretty fast. So the notes are easy, speed, maybe not so much. Here we go. And 2, and 1, 2, ready, go. Here's the second one. And then the third one. Last 2 notes that you're going to need. It's an E and an F. We haven't played the F yet, but the E was the top note that we played. So that one right there. So you're going to play that note, and then you're just going to go 1 up, and then you're going to come back down, and then play that one again. So you've got an E, and then an F, and then 2 E's, just like that. And that whole thing right there is going to happen twice. So that happens once right there, and then it happens... Okay, fine. Kloppel says this needs to be our last time through. So this is, we got E, F, E, E, and then the exact same thing one more time. E, F, E, E. So that little chunk twice in a row after we do the 4 times of the other thing. Here we go, last time through. And a 2, And a 1, 2, ready, go. That whole thing one more time. Start on the E. And E. Wait for it. Here comes F, E, E. And that's the whole entire song. So hopefully you've got at least, maybe like the first chunk of it, maybe the first 5 notes or something like that. But for right now, it's time, before we move on to level 2, to sit back, relax, and join us in the Kids Learn Piano live theater as Kloppel shows us actually one of your submitted videos. Here you go. Great job, Chorus. You are awesome. Let's level up.
Transitioning to level 2. This may be confusing to level 1 students, so please continue to practice the level 1 version or visit learnpianolive.com/level2 for a detailed explanation on how to level up.
She actually submitted like 4 or 5 videos, but that was my favorite out of all of them, so I thought I'd show you that one. We are on level 2, which is going to be the exact same thing as level 1, so that's the good news. We're not adding in anything else, except that this looks terribly complicated because this is on the lines and spaces that all the professionals use, called sheet music. So this is the treble clef sign right here, and of course you can always go to learnpianolive.com/level2, and I'll explain exactly how to do all of this. But basically what you need to know is that these notes right here with the lines on them, connecting it, those are called barred eighths. Those are going to be a little bit faster. If you're on Kloppel Academy level 2 or higher, then you're already dealing with barred eighths, and as well as flagged eighths. Now, I don't believe that we have any flagged eighths on this one. We do, however, have this tie right here, which means that you're going to play this E, and then you're going to just hold it out through that E. You're not actually going to play that second one over there. So other than that, this thing right here. We only have one of these chunks right here. On level 1, you had E, F, E, E, and then you had to wait and then do it again. That's not written out twice here because we have this bad boy right here. And I believe it's a Kloppel Academy level 3 or higher before you start running into these. These are called repeat signs. So when you get to the end of the line, you hit the double dots, and then you have to go back to the last double dots, which was that right there, and then play that whole thing again. So you actually do play it twice, but it's only written once because that's the way you do it on sheet music. So if you're on level 1, you play your version right along with us. Level 2, let's try this thing. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Sing for the day. Here's the second one. We're on the third one right now. Here's the fourth one. And then E. Now we hit the repeat sign, so we're going to go back and do that all one more time. And that's it. And Kloppel hasn't interrupted yet, so that means I think we're just going to go back up and do the whole entire thing again. Here we go. Lots of good practice this week. 1, 2, ready, go. on to that E, all the way until the track ends, and that's it. And we're done a little bit early with this level 2, so let's do some mailbag.
If you'd like to win an extra 750 points by being the mailbag winner, just fill out the survey at the end of the lesson, or send us a message anytime during the week using the contact button at the top of the page.
And this week it's from Bailey D, who says, "Dear Jamin, what kind of piano do you play?" So this is a super weird looking upright piano. So upright just means that it has actual strings in it, but it's not all laid out like a grand piano with the lids that like pop up and stuff and look all fancy. So it's an upright piano. This one is a Yamaha U3 piano, and it's if you have an upright piano, if you have a piano that has strings in it, it's actually almost exactly the same as yours, except I ripped the front of it off because I think it looks cool when I can see all the hammers moving and stuff. And also it makes it super, super loud right in my face, and I like to play loud and hard. So anyway, it's a pretty regular, normal piano, but I just have the front of it ripped off because usually I'm playing my music off of my tablet, so I don't really need to put any sheet music up there, and I think it looks cool and sounds cool. So anyway, pretty normal piano, Yamaha U3. Tell me what you're playing. Let's level up.
Transitioning to level 3. This may be confusing to level 1 and 2 students. Please continue to practice your own level, or visit learnpianolive.com/level 3 to understand how this level works.
All right, level 3, this is where we add in a little bit of left hand. And like I said, if you've been sitting on level 1 or 2 for a while and you've been thinking about maybe moving over to level 3, this is the right song to do it because we have a really repetitive right hand part. And then this left hand is actually, it might be a little bit more complicated than some of our other ones. It's going to be a C. There aren't very many notes to it, don't get me wrong. There's only 5 notes total that we're going to play. And if you can reach it, I would recommend using your pinky on the bottom. We're going to play a C as our lowest note, and then a D as the next note up, and then an F with your middle finger. So that makes a little break here between your ring finger and your middle finger. That might be uncomfortable if you have smaller hands, but if you can, playing that and then putting your pointer finger on the G and your thumb on the A, it's kind of spread out, but you don't have to play all of them at the same time, but one at a time. That's the fingers that I would recommend for that if you can reach it. So we're going to start off with a C, and then we're going to go up to a G, and then we're going to go down to an F. So that right there is the whole first 2 times through. It's actually played up here, but the same letters. So singing to myself, and then that's when we switch to the G, singing for the neighbors. Then you're going to go to F, holding on for work, holding on for to paper, and that right there is also tied over, so you wouldn't actually play that one right there. You could though. I think it'd sound good if you played it right there, but I decided to tie that over so you wouldn't have to play an extra note there. And then right here we're back to C, then I'm back up to that G, and then down to the F, just like we did before. And so it feels exactly like the first line, except at the end of it, sneaky little D right there gets in. D, staring at the ceiling. And then down here, we've just got 3 notes. We've got a C that's tied over to that one, so you don't have to play that. And then an F, and then an A that's tied over to that one, so you don't have to play that one. So it's just going to go hold, and out. And then on the right after the out. Out is right there, the A is right there. So right after out, you're going to play that A. Hold, and out, A. And you wait, and then you just do that exact same thing again. So let's try that with the track. I think I'm just going to jump in and play both hands together. Usually I do just the left hand by itself on level 3, but I think you can get this. And then if you're on level 1 or 2, don't worry about any of this. You just play your version. Here we go. And a 1, 2, ready, go. Here's that C, and then the G, and then down to the F. And there's that D right there. So if you're just starting on level 3, then just try to get your fingers into that position, and I think you'll be set, and it's time to check in with Avery and see how she's doing. Come on over, friend. So, how's it going in there? Good. How you feeling about the song?
Good.
Good. Like good, good?
Yeah.
Like good, good. Like good, bad, good. Like eh.
Like this.
Oh, that's like an 80%. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. All right. So then, which level would you like to look at while you play?
Well, I'm finishing up level 3 in there.
You're finishing up level 3?
Yeah.
We just finished up level 3 like 10 seconds before you walked over here. That's ridiculous. Okay, I told you she was good. Okay. Well, here's level 3. Good luck, my friend.
It's
Here-
just that last part. But
What's that?
the last part
The last part, the holding out. It's really hard because you have to hold it out for so long that it's hard to know when the next note is. But anyway, here we go. She's got her hands all in position, and here we go. Oh, wait for the track. Hang on.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
2, and a 1, 2, ready, go. That's an E, and then
Oh.
F, E, E. Yeah, and then do this one more time. Start on the E this time, and oh yeah, left hand should be hold, and then yeah. Okay. Wow. Well, very nice, friend. That's very cool. So yeah, just like you said, the last little section is kind of tricky, but overall, I would say that was pretty impressive. You know what to tell them. Let's level up, like that. Oh, no.
Transitioning to level 4.
Mine.
This may be unsettling to lower levels. Please continue to practice your own level, or visit learnpianolive.com/level 4 for an in-depth explanation on how to conquer this level.
All right, so here we go. On to level 4. This is usually where things get pretty crazy. We've got a weird rhythm in the left hand, but as far as the notes are concerned, it's not that difficult. They're the same notes that you were playing in level 3, except we have this weird rhythm. That thing. It's actually, like when you play it just by itself, it's the same rhythm that is in a lot of the Shakira songs that we've done. But if you listen to the original of this song, it sounds like this. Sounds like this. The original of this. There we go. So you can hear that.
Singing to myself, singing for the neighbors, holding on for what, holding on the paper.
Yeah, cool. So anyway, we're gonna kind of pick up that rhythm here with those two notes right there. Now, if your hands are big enough to reach an octave, instead of playing the C and the G, if instead of playing that, you can play this. It means you have to be able to reach an octave, even if you can just barely reach the corners of the two Cs. That's going to sound a little bit better, but it's really hard to reach for a lot of people. So you can just use the C and the G. And then the difficult part is, let's try that again. So that thing right there, keeping that going while you keep this melody going here, is obviously kind of difficult. So anyway, that's kind of the challenge of level 4, as well as then you can put in extra notes from those chords. So on the C chord, you can put in any of these notes right here from the C chord, either C's, E's, or G's. So any of those go perfectly fine with the C chord, and then the G chord, the F chord. So during that whole section right there, that's all time for the C chord. That whole section right there is all time for the G chord. And of course, you can go to learnpianolive.com/level4, and I will explain that in greater detail in case that was confusing for you, but you're interested in it. So first of all, I'm just going to show you how to add those chord tones in the right hand this time through, and then maybe add in some of the rhythm stuff there. Here we go. If you're on level 1 through 3, just play your version along with us. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. entire thing. That's with a lot of extra notes there in the right hand. As you can see, you don't have to add in that many. But anyway, getting that left hand part down with the right hand part and then adding in the chord tones, that's pretty much level 4. So let's run this one more time, and then we're going to check in with our points palooza, make sure you all get your points. Here we go. And a 1, 2, ready, go. That is level 4, which means it's time for our feature of the day. Okay. So we're going to make this really quick and easy this time instead of going through all of the points list. If you go to learnpianolive.com, not right now, /points, then that will show you how to pick up all the different extra points that there are. But for today, you're going to pick up an extra 300 points just for being here. Just let us know in the chat room. If you just log into the chat, click on chat on the side of this video, and then just put your name in there, your username, and then you'll pick up 300 points just for being here. And then, of course, you, like I said, if you go to learnpianolive.com/points at the end of the lesson, then that'll tell you how to pick up a bunch of extra points. But for today, that's going to be our points palooza, and let's move on to level 5.
Transitioning to level 5. This may be terrifying to lower levels. Please continue to practice your own level, or visit learnpianolive.com/level 5 for training on how to survive this level.
So, level 5, here we go. We just take all of the letters that we had before, turn them into numbers. So this was a C, and now it's going to be a number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 1 again. But actually for this song, all you're going to need is 1, 2, 3, and 4, because those are all the notes that we use for this song. So it's just 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, and at the end, that holding on is just 3, 4, 3, 3. Now, of course, we have those chord numbers, and this week we don't have any weird chords. We just have all what are called diatonic triads, which means they're all chords that you would normally find in the C major scale. So here we go. The first one is going to be a 1 chord. You're going to play that one right there, and the 1 chord is going to hopefully look a little something like this right here. So it starts on a 1, and then it's just every other note starting on the 1. So that's our 1 chord. Then we're going to go to a 5 chord on the singing. So you start on the 5, and you play every other note starting on the 5. And then we're going to go to the 4 chord after that. So you start on the 4, you play every other note. And then the only other ones you have to worry about are the 2 chord and the 6 chord. So starting with the 2 chord, you're just going to start on the 2, play every other note. And then the 6 chord is going to be right there. You start on the 6 and you go every other note. And that's all of what your left hand has to do, is either play those all at the same time or go 1 note at a time. This is kind of your opportunity to be creative with the notes and make up whatever you think sounds good. So I'm just going to play through the chords and say them, and Kloppel's going to try to follow along with me. And if you're on level 1 through 4, you just play your version. Don't worry about this. We're just going to go through the chord numbers. Here we go. So it's going to start with a 1 chord. So it's a 1 chord, and then a 5 chord, and then a 4 chord. Here we go. Then a 1 chord, and then a 5, and then a 4, and then a 2, and then a 1. And then real quick, a 4 and then a 6, 4, back to the 1 chord right here, and then again a 4 and then a 6, 4, 6. Wow, that that was pretty impressive. If you kept up anywhere as well as Clapple did on that, then you did very well. So anyway, that's what you're gonna do with your left hand, and then of course you're gonna play those numbers in your right hand. But Avery is sitting here waiting so patiently to show us what she knows now. So I'm gonna let her jump in here and show off just a little bit. Maybe we got the last section in there. Did we get the last chunk?
The last.
The holding on? Holding out.
Yeah.
Holding. Yeah, whatever it is.
Yeah, what
So,
it is.
okay, so then you're on level 3, right?
Yes.
Yes, okay. Here's level 3. You can either play along with her or just see what she's gotten in the short amount of time that she's had. Like I said, she's kind of a pro, so she learns songs really, really quickly these days because she's been playing for forever. So anyway, if you're not learning as fast as her, that's perfectly fine. You've got time. Send us your videos, though, like Chorus has been doing. I'd love to see what kind of progress you're making and give you any hints or tips if you need any of that. But anyway, let's check in and see what Avery's got. Here we go. Nice. 1, 2, ready, go. Yeah. Left hand, yeah. Got all of the notes in there. Yes. A little tiny timing issue at the end there, and you'll have the entire thing. And the lesson's not even over yet because we still have to find out who won the $10 gift card. Let's find out if it's you. All right, thanks everybody for joining us. K-Dog, you are our chat winner. Congratulations, Willowwood. Let us know what prize you want. And next week we're doing the song Icy Fire from the Hobbit movie. And don't forget to do the daily music challenge. Go to learnpianolive.com/points to find out how to pick up more points. And send us your videos. We love you. Bye. Hey, you're still here. Me too. Well, here's what needs to happen next. First of all, click on the survey button. That is probably like right over here. Maybe if you're on the iPad, it's like down here below the video. Anyway, it's right around there. Click on that. Let us know how we did today, and also ask us any questions you might have about this lesson or about any other lesson. You might even be the mailbag winner if you include your name in that. And then after that, you're going to go to the music challenge, which is a button probably right up here, up above the video. And so click on the music challenge. You can come back every single day and fill out the code thing and get your points for doing that. So you got your music music challenge thing to do after you do the survey. And then after you've practiced the song up, then go to the one up here that says, right over here probably, student videos, and then take a video of yourself on your phone or your iPad or whatever, and then send us your video, and maybe it could even be the featured video and you get points for doing that. And then if you have any questions, click the contact button that's also up there somewhere. Anyway, I don't know. But click on that, let us know if you have any questions, and we'll see you back here next week. All right, thanks for joining us. It was a lot of fun. See ya.